Hello everyone, welcome back to GitK Photography. This is man GitK, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to do high-end skin retouching with the application of frequency separation right in Photoshop. So stay tuned to the end of this video to learn or to follow today's lesson. Alright, so this image right here has been color corrected. So we'll be doing blemish removal and then frequency separation. So in today's video, I'm going to use my advanced GitK retouching pack that's going to aid us in doing today's lesson. So if you don't have it, it's available on my digital store for an affordable price. I'll leave the link in the description so you can go check it out. It's going to help you a lot. Alright, so first of all, we can see remove blemishes in the action pack. It contains 20 action packs, 20 actions, sorry. That's going to aid you in doing frequency separation or high-end skin retouching. So first of all, let's duplicate our image with the use of Ctrl+J. So you hold on Ctrl and then you press on J to duplicate. I'm sure most of us know how to do that, but because this tutorial is fully a beginner lesson, that's why I'm taking my time here. Alright, so what this first action does is it creates an empty layer for you whereby you're going to keep your blemishes at. So all you have to do is just give it a single click, give it a single click, and then you have the layer over here. So yours is to select your spot healing brush and make sure sample all layers is checked, before it can work. So sample all layers picks up details from the layers below. So we can see this blemish over here. You just increase our brush size a little. You can do that with the bracket keys, so the right and then the left. So the right for increasing and then the left for decreasing. So you just give it a single click and then you take out your blemishes. She doesn't really have much of that too. I think that wouldn't take up our time. And make sure once you are taking blemishes from an image, you shouldn't only concentrate on the face or on the skin. There are other things in the image whereby will be unwanted or not necessary. And make sure when you are taking blemishes, don't take out scars and stuff, because unless the client or your model requests for you to take it out, because that's what a lot of people used to know the person, something like a tribal mark. So we could see this image, we could see this here and that here, which I don't want it to be in there. So I increase on my spot healing brush and then just give it a stroke and then it's gone. So same applies to this one over here, this tiny friend over here too, and one here, then other one there. Good. So I can see 1, 2 around the arm. Let's try and take that off. Okay, it's doing a pretty job, but let's see if it can do more. I think I'll have to zoom in and go do that. So I'll show you what this particular action does once I'm done. So I think you work with something like this. Let's check for the arms. Okay, everything seems neat. There's one here. Okay, so what this action actually does is let me turn off all the actions and leave this. So this is what we've done. So this action separates your blemishes on an empty layer or on a different layer. So you could see this. So if I turn off the remove blemishes layer, all the blemishes will be back again. That's how it works. So once you are done with removing blemishes, we have an action called stamp visible layer, or the stamp visible action. What it simply does is that it merges all the layers and inputs it in one layer. So just give it a shot and then and there we have it. So even if we delete these two, we still have our image. before. This is the before and this is the after, before and after. Good. So we are quickly going or diving into high-end skin retouching. And we are going to use the same action as well. So in here, if your image is 8 bits, you go in for frequency separation 8 bits. If it's 16 bits, you are going for the 16 bits. Someone will ask, how do I know if my image is 8 bits or 16 bits? So if you check up here, if you follow the mouse pointer, if you check up here, you are going to notice the name of the layer. Yes, it comes with the RGB and other stuff. So you are going to notice if it's 16 bits, it's going to be written here 16. But this image is 8 bits. I think most of the images out there, or most of the images we shoot are 8 bits, are in 8 bits. Yeah. So just give it a single click and it's going to create the layers for you. And then a pop-up option will come for you to input your Gaussian blur radius. Yes, like I said, I'll be doing a full video explaining how the Gaussian blur radius works, so you can have a better understanding of how it goes. So in this lesson, I'm going to use 5. Yeah, and then we wait for it to create. Yes. So once you're done, we close the action pack. Like I said, if you don't have it, you're really missing out. Yes, you have to go and then purchase it. It's very affordable. Just click the link below and go check it out. So yeah, this action automatically selects your mixer brush for you. Yes, and you can as well go with my settings. Everything is on 30 here. Sample all layers is checked. That is if you are retouching on an empty layer. And make sure this is on clean brush. Yes, not on load brush. Alright, so let's get to work. So before you can use this action to retouch, and because you are using the sample all layers, you have to turn off the high layer which contains the textures. So just turn it off and then we can now proceed with brushing. Yes, so I don't really zoom into the face because I want to see how the dimension looks, the dimension of the face looks. So you brush carefully, make sure you are not mixing skin tones with mid-tones with highlights and shadows. Yes, just brush gently. Yes, let's go in and do a bit of work. Yeah, so I'll be releasing tons of videos, so all you have to do is subscribe so you get notified on every video we drop here. Yes, so you don't miss out. Yes, and as well, go check out the digital store. Go check out the digital store. It has a lot of essentials that's going to help you in your editing process. Yes, so you brush carefully, make sure you are not mixing things up, or you are not messing things up, sorry. Yes, so you move down on the nose. You don't really stress the nose because if you do much on it, the nose is going to look very flat. Yes, so let's see what we've done so far. So far so good. This is what we've done. This is the before, this after, before and after. Yes, always make sure you are keeping it natural. Yes, you don't want in a situation whereby you'll be done with retouching and the image looks like a cartoon. That doesn't look realistic. Yes, so let's proceed. We come to the cheek sides and then we brush. Whilst you are brushing, you make sure you are increasing and decreasing your brush size. Yes, and the shortcut for that is using the bracket keys on your keyboard to do that, so you can be quick. You don't have to right click and come back and be changing this thing. No, it's going to take a lot of time. Yes, so I'm sure by the end of this tutorial you'll be able to retouch your image, and that is why you need this action pack. Yes, if you want to know more about this action, just hit me up or comment below and we are going to interact, or you can hit me up on Instagram as well. Yes, so we can have or you can know more about or do more inquiries about this action pack. Yes, It has helped a lot, yes, and it's going to help you too. Alright, so I think we don't have much work to do over here. Ours is to keep it natural. Yes. Retouching actually is to enhance your image, not to destroy it. Yes. I usually say this anytime I'm doing a retouching video, because I see a lot of people doing retouching and in the end they destroy the image instead of enhancing it. Yes. So you make sure you are not mixing up mid-tones over here. You are gently doing it and being careful about it too. Yes. All right. Okay. Retouching actually takes time, so just be careful when doing it. Yes. If you rush, you are not going to get the best result. Yes. So I realize a lot of people have been watching my videos and not subscribing. Which is not fair, because yeah, at least you are taking something from me. So the little you can do to support us is to hit that subscribe button, which will appreciate a lot for you doing that. Yes. So far so good. Let's see what we've done so far. So before and after. You see, there's not much work here, because already she did a makeup. Yes, so you don't have to stress yourself and do things else. It's going to damage the image. So let's see, this is what we've done. Yes, and that is the use of retouch on an empty layer. Yes. So we can check areas that we didn't touch and then we work on it and then we proceed. Good. So, and make sure you don't retouch every image. If the image demands retouching, you do it. Yes. I've noticed that also about upcoming photographers and retouchers, or let's say editors. Yeah. You can realize you can see an image whereby it's not needed to be retouched, but yet still, because there's something, or because retouching is trending, everyone wants to do it. No. Yes. And retouching actually takes time. It takes a lot of consistency. You can't use one day to like be perfect with it. Yes. And that's why you have to subscribe here, so anytime I drop a video about it, you can grab a thing or two, then add it up to your skill. Yes. Alright, I think we are done with the face. Let's go to the arms. So in my previous video, I showed you how to rotate your image when retouching. So with this, you see the arms are turned. So instead of you turning your neck, you can turn the image rather. So press R on your keyboard or come here and select the rotate view tool. Yes, and then you just rotate the image to get a clearer viewpoint for retouching the hand. Yes. So let's proceed. Okay. You make sure you are not messing up things. Yes. You brush gently and thoroughly. Yeah. And you make sure you brush shadows separately, highlights separately, and midtones as well. Yes. Don't mix them up. Yes. So I'm going to rotate the image a little bit more and then continue. Yes. Okay. So you can see, because the mixer brush you are using is on a clean brush, if you click and hold, it carries the color or the skin tone over the till when you release it. Yes. So once you are done with midtones or shadows, you release it and then move to highlight. Yes, so as you don't mix things up over there. Yes, I'll do a full video explaining how mixer brush and Gaussian blur actually works, so you can have a clearer understanding and clearer view of it. Yes, so it won't be like you are just following the crowd. You know what exactly you are doing. Yes, so let's see the before and after. Before after. Yes. All right, so let me reset the view. Yeah, done. So let's move to the next arm. Good. And go for a mixer brush. Yes. So once you are brushing, when you get to the edges, be very careful, especially with the dress edges. Yes, and also wristbands or any how do we call this thing, band color. Yes, it's I was going to drag colors from it and then mess up your image or your skin, the skin you are working on. Yeah. So if you could notice, I'm retouching although, but when I'm getting close to that place, I don't really pick much colors from there. And besides, you don't retouch the palm. Yes, just the size of the fingers, and then you are through. Sometimes you can even ignore this, but so you can do more too over here. Increase the brush size a little. Yes. So yeah, we are almost done. Good. Now let me show you the before and after of everything we've done. So before after. Yes, so we are not done. We are just left with one step. You could realize there are tiny brush strokes on the skin which you'll be omitting out. Yes, so you can do that with the lasso tool and make sure the feather is on 18 pixels just to soften the edge of the selection. So just follow my steps and follow along. Yeah, so you select the forehead or where you brushed. Yes, you're going to apply this to any part of the image or the skin where we brushed or where we worked on. So once you've selected it, go to filter, come to blur, go to Gaussian blur. Yes, so you can put your Gaussian blur radius to about 20 just to see the effect it gives you. Yes, mostly you times it with 3 with the initial blur radius you used in the first place. So like for example, use 5, so times 3 will be 15. But like I said, you can break rules so far as it doesn't go or against the principles of it. You can break them, and this looks nice and perfect. So just click OK, and then remove here. Once you're selecting to, don't apply the effect to both let's say highlights and midtones. Yes, and because we've already applied the Gaussian blur, we don't have to go back and redo it each time. You can just right click and then you see it over your Gaussian blur. So this is too much. If you want to reduce it, you right click again and go to fade Gaussian blur and then reduce the opacity. Yes, so we apply same thing to here, and then the chin as well. Mostly I don't even apply this Gaussian blur technique on the nose, because it's going to flatten it. So I just leave the nose to be, and then we did the neck too. Yes, I think we will fade it a little. Okay, so yes, and then I think I'll not focus here. Alright, so we come to the arm, and once you are doing the selection too, be very careful with the edges of the dress. Yes, I've said this so many times because it can really mess up your skin tone. Yes, so select shadows separately and apply the Gaussian blur, and then come to the highlight as well. Sorry, this selection is not perfect. Yes, this is the highlights, and always avoid the edges. Yes, you apply it to the highlights, and then another shadows too over here. Always be avoiding the edges. So if you want to take out a selection, just press on Alt to minus that selection over here, Shift to add it. So see, yes. Now let's apply the Gaussian blur to it. Good. We are not done. We are left with the arm over here. Good. We apply same thing to over here. Good. You can minus this, then yeah, give it to it too. Yes. So let's check for the before and after. Before and after. Before and after. Yes. Let me zoom in for you to see the textures we still retain in the image. So before, after, before, after, and that's how you do high-end skin retouching using frequency separation in Photoshop. So thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. I'm sure you've learned a thing or two from this lesson, from today's lesson. Yes, and I'll catch up with you on my next video. Peace out.